Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Linderson again, and for this video that I will be dedicating to the month of love, February in 2025, I figured I might as well talk about a video game that I like, but like God of War. But that's what I actually played a lot of when I was in teenage years and going to college. And that'd be Need for Speed Underground for the box of X's. Making it one of the first multi-platform games that I ever played. And it was well worth it, I think, because this game, known as NFSU by some people, not me, was actually a really good game. And it was also one of the first video games that I feel was heavily influenced by a certain pair of releases by Hollywood. This one, Fast and the Furious, and I don't know exactly when this was released in the US, but I know that it was released in the same year as the Need for Speed Underground. So Fast and the Furious 2, or Too Fast, Too Furious. Anyway, all these things involve the Tudor culture, the underground culture, the illegal culture of street racing, and boy, was it fucking glorious. Because up until now, I never played any of the previous Need for Speed games, but I'm gonna assume that up until now, they didn't have any customization of the vehicles, in which you customize the window tint, the color of the car, the vinyl of the paint jobs of the cars, the wide body kits of the cars, the individual headlights, maybe not the headlights, maybe that came out in the second one, but customize the hoods, customize the rear and front bumpers. You can put side skirts on it if you want to. You can even put spoilers on your vehicles. And it was insane the kind of stuff you could do for this game. Which, by the way, was single player and multiplayer, but since I never had any friends come home and play with me, I would take my stick of joy here and play with it in single player mode. Yeah, you thought it would be enduring by seeing that it was a stick of joy, but no, this is my big black stick of joy right here. And this is a brilliant piece of technology because you can switch between the GameCube, the PS2, and the Xbox. And you see all these buttons over here? Yeah, they could be used for all three system controllers without actually any lag or any type of negativity and stuff. And I know that they have models for this in like just for the PS2 and just for the Xbox. I'm not quite sure about just for the GameCube, but they do have separate models. I think it costs more money, but why pay more money for just one when you can have all three systems? So anyway, this game is really awesome. I'll talk about the soundtrack at the end of the video too, because it's really something nice. I believe that because of this game, uh, and any game, any racing game after that, it was like they felt it necessary to include like songs that were trademarked and copyrighted and stuff like Rob Zombie, like Crystal Method, etc., etc., etc. Yakety smackety. So anyway, you pretty much have to race in this place called Olympic City, which is based on Seattle, Washington, and you have to race through various modes, which we'll get into. Talking about my favorite and my least favorite mode of the thing, which hint is drag racing. I fucking hate drag racing in this game. But anyway, you play an unknown guy, I'm assuming, that is led by, that is accompanied by this character called Samantha. And, she helps you with getting rewards, getting, future races and all that stuff. So, there. So, as usual, a big major city like Olympic City has things like, ski parks, a spillway, and the most precious place of all, Chinatown. Now, when I was watching footage for this thing, I was watching this guy doing the research. His name was Ray J, or maybe Reggie. Anyway, I'll put the link for him in the description below the video, because it's very important to know how he is, because he does everything on a hard difficulty, which means that the races are more aggressive and in more pain in the ass. I don't know if they increase the amount of traffic on the courses, but still annoying as all hell, which can increase your style points. Now, me myself, I never actually did that, because every time I would end up crashing into something or someone when I drove. Now, this game, like the others, tend to put emphasis on the graphics on your car and the neighbor's car, but traffic and the background, they will count. They will count for extra graphical stuff, because nobody cares about that basic work in cars. Now, that being said, the human CGI looks a little bit more complex, a little higher step up than say Toy Story with the characters, with the human characters kind of off, but it could be expected for something like this. Now, back when I said that Reggie, when he drives his car, he has a few close calls. I mean, like really close calls, but he always ends up being in first place. Also, for the same matter, whenever he drives, he goes for extra style points, so it kind of rubs it in your face a little bit too. Now, also the aspect that during one of the races, he actually had a nice little backflip from one of the guys crashing into him. I don't remember that happening during my playthrough, but congratulations on that guy. He did a wonderful job, and I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't beat the game on hard mode. Maybe the first couple of courses, but no way, I couldn't do it. Probably because I'm not too to high up there on the reaction time and whatnot. So, congratulations, dude, that you did a good job. You deserve a happy face just for that alone. Now, besides being set up with a contact in the city, you also meet other colorful characters, but they really don't matter because they're just competition views to outrage that drive and that kind of thing. But in the first race you get like this ultimate superpower car. It's Honda Acura Integra Type R car. And then they take away from me. They pretty much somehow surrender your ass. And they treat that because in like a green sprint they can do that. And this is highly annoying because I know that for Need for Speed Underground 2 and Most Wanted and I think most of the other games I took on the customization and building up your car, I think that this was more like they started out with this to see what you can ultimately get, something like a high power car, and then they gave you crap to start out with. I forgot exactly what Ray J started out with. He got like a 7-hour plus video on it, but he started with that, then he did then he upgraded to a Mitsubishi Lancer. And if you couldn't tell, with this game, most of the cars in it are your foreign cars, your Japanese Asian cars, and also your import cars like Volkswagen. Which, by the way, I like Volkswagen. I like the Volkswagen Bug and the Beetle and the new Beetle too. In fact, Beetle Adventure Racing would have been one of my next video game playthroughs if I ever get a chance to record it and stuff. But I like the car brand. I even like the thing from World War II era Volkswagen. So I like the brand, but I hate the Golf. Because it reminds me of Ran or the fat kid of the racing world. I just don't want to get out and do it. It feels I don't do it twice. It's like so it's almost like the Scion, the boxy one, and I don't like it whatsoever. Now, that being said, there's also other aspects that I like and like. For example, I like the blur effects of this game. That you go really fast and you're like, like that type of thing. And I like the jumping effects. And they like to pull the camera in the front of the car for that, so you see jumping right in the same line as this part of the movie, Too Fast, Too Furious. And said, I would bet that this movie will probably be influenced for that. And you can also jump in certain spots, like that, making a curve, making a jump over a bridge, like they do great in the movie. So you tell me, what is a coincidence that has both that and in the movie and the game too? I do not. Also, for the same matter, I like the whole location of it all. But there's one thing I got a question about Chinatown, okay? besides the fact I love the aesthetic of it, I love the fountain at the end of it, I love everything about it. But even when I was watching a professional, like Reggie playing the game, I noticed that he never took one shortcut in particular, and that being the part in Chinatown when everything snakes around like that, like turn stuff. But there's this one curve that's like inside of the main road curve that's like yeah, I guess it might be too tight or too narrow for him to navigate towards. If you guys know what I'm talking about here, let me know if you like it. If you ever did that before. Anyway, it's also about a little bit of an incline too, so that it could be wide. But also, in this, they have like a train, you know, above ground, like subway car, like they have in LA and San Francisco. But I'm kind of disappointed that when they do implement that, it doesn't count as being like a near miss for a style point or whatever. And by the way, when it comes to style points, you need to get them in like 100 point chunks, or as they 125 point chunks. Anyway, equals and even 100 multiple of 100. Okay, now they have they have BMW in there, but they have Mitsubishi, like I said, they have so they have wheels, customized wheels, turbo. They have a bunch of stuff in there. They have name brand stuff like that. McDonald's for one thing. They have I think they have Samsung in there too. They have a bunch of brands in there, obviously, to try to appeal to the marketing. Here we go. They have Mazda R7s, which I always like the way the lights pop up like eyeballs. They have the Hyundai. They have Nissan. They have the Fat Golf, which I don't like I said before. They have the Supra, they have the Honda Civics, they have Neons. Maybe Neon next game over. Let's see here. They do have a Neon here. Funny story, whenever I would get the next upgrade for Neon, you know, that you put into the car in the next game, I always called it, they always said, that, you know, you just earn level 2 Neon. Like, yeah, I finally earned Neon level 2, so I thought they were talking about the car. Not so much. But it's funny, I'll get to that funny moment in a minute. We talk about the modes. But yeah, you can do pretty much whatever you want. The amount of customizations, I think pretty interesting here too. By the way, Reggie always the thing where he does like a stock car, but when it comes to doing the thing where you have to do repetition up high, he usually puts moderate customizations up to some car and whatever. So it tends to goes up high for the tuner then he ends up sending it back down to low for when he's doing the bigger races. Kind of like a stat to those people that make that stuff. A big deal. So yeah, that was fun. Over here it said that the Globe Neon was actually a thing for this game. So I guess the level 2 Neon stuff applied to this too. And I just I'm always getting that's one confused with the other one. So with number 2 and number 3, which is Most Wanted. So for me. Okay, now for the driving modes. These are actually pretty interesting. Good. You got the classic circuit mode, in which you start out with a certain pathway and you gotta go around like a more elaborate loop. And then you gotta do like 3 to 6 laps, or maybe 7 laps per that to that. That's really pretty fun. It's also pretty interesting that you start out on this path and then you do like but at the beginning of the game, but in the game you're tired and all of this stuff. You want experience too. So when you do that against TJ, the main rival of the game, only him, and you do one-on-one with him, only you end up in some of the same spots where you were in the beginning of the game, so that you get more experience and you got a better car. So it's really cool that way. Kind of like with some like when you do it with adventure games and with other type of movies and such, where the main character is underpowered at the beginning, but then when they get to the end of the movie or whatever, they end up becoming really overpowered and knowledgeable and stuff about the secrets of it and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, you got sprint mode, which is basically just one lap. I don't know what they did that one lap thing, and I forgot where it was, but they had one section in which you do a sprint and you do it with where they keep track of how long you got on the course. Like they do a percentage. Of course, if you reach 100%, you win the race. And then Reggie did this really stupid thing sometimes, where he would show up everybody by going in reverse over the finish line, which is kind of stupid and brainless, but whatever floats the boat. So that's the premise, that again you basically go from point A to point B, and sometimes it repeats over, some spots on the circuit races. And then you got this other thing called knockout mode, which is really fun. They copy it over from that to say a split second game, in which it's a secret race with 3 laps on it, but each lap, the person last place gets blown up or knocked out or taken out. So it's kind of puts pressure on you, and it keeps the pressure on for a good portion of the race, unless you're like me that want to keep in first place or match, so you don't have to worry about it. Same with the other people, but like in split second, you got weapons and you got course changes and all that, so you can access this and that. You can have more strategy involved with that. Anyway, that's really fun. For the fun, I think. It makes you a little nervous to especially when it's like neck and neck. It's speaking which, if you're in first for a good portion of the race, you can get a little nervous when somebody else passes you up. I know I do. I get very nervous whenever that happens. It's like get back in your place, like there, so that I don't get nervous and agitated and anxious and stuff. Because I want to win the race. And it's kind of unfair that when they do this type of stuff, they tend to only focus on just whenever they do this, they tend to focus on just first place. You can get second, you can get third, you can get fourth, you have to get first place. So that's kind of a little annoying too. But it's really annoying that watching this guy race on this thing was kind of bugging PTSD. Not from this game, but from an older game. And we all know what game that is, with the viaduct system. With poles, with a highway, with poles in the middle of it. And can you guess what game that is? Cruising USA in Chicago. That one is one of the hardest levels I think I ever played in a video game before, in a race game. That possibly the Redwood Forest. Because at least with Chicago, at least you got, a little while to go before you get to the hard one. But with Redwood, with the Redwood Forest, it's like only level 3 of them. And then with level 3 or 5, I forget which one it was, but of the main course, the main campaign, or campaign as it were. But anyway, that really kind of annoying because every other level before that was medium and easy difficulty, but then you get the steep curve of it and it goes up high. Yeah, probably that level. You probably get first 2 levels. So there's also a prison part of the game of Need for Speed Underground, where you can go into prison. I don't think there's any riots or something like that. But there is graffiti around Olympic City. Like, clean graffiti. There's no cursing and no death and all that stuff. So, so everything good with that. Very artistic. Let me see it. I love it. And there's a little bit of a construction level too. And you can't get any damage in the game either, because every crash that you have, you got a permanent turtle wax on the cars. So God forbid someone would damage your vehicle. It's not permanent. Also, that levels in the game are more like a Mario Kart level. Besides the part that they're arcadey, not like Forza or Gran Turismo, but they're let me see what the one for. They deposit you in the race course. So what I mean by that is that you can't travel in the city besides the race course in the shortcuts. That will be fixed up in Underground 2 and Most Wanted. So yeah, that thing. What you can knock up. The next part is actually my favorite, my favorite driving part in the game. Drifting. Its own typical course. Its own typical course of like sort of like a vehicle that you drive around and you try to score points by making your car go into fishtail around corners and stuff. And then as you progress in the game, you get like different parts of that unlocked to get like all kind of radical point systems with that. Each time you get like a back build into the outer portion of the course that like jacks your score up higher. So you get like orange bonuses of like say 25,000 points or higher or whatever the case is. Now back to the funny thing that I was mentioning before. My cousin, the dickhead, what he would do is when he was racing with me and doing stuff that I couldn't do in the game, like beating certain drifting challenges and stuff in game number 1, each car appeared to have its own special, I guess, driving abilities, so that each one would be a little bit different. So he didn't want me to change any of his customization on the car. I said, okay, I'll do that. But he didn't realize that there was a trick to that, because you could switch out the car without changing any modifications to the outside of the car. So basically it was shell pretty much. A temporary shell. And let's say that you want to switch from a Mazda Miata to Neon, let's say. You could do that with no problem whatsoever without changing your superficial customization. That's all they were. Just customization that were just, by looks, they were very skin deep. So if you want to have a paint of egg with say body kit, B in, and C for the wheels, you could do that. You could change the model of the car without actually changing any of the exterior components, which is actually really funny now you think about it, because you in real life can't say, I'll take a Nissan 350Z and then I'll change it from that to a Honda S2000. That doesn't work that way. But according to this game, you can do that. So that's how I was able to beat the drifting areas pretty easily. And as a bonus, there was no other people on the course too. You had the points going up on the side that represent the other people's score, but you don't have to deal with them on the course. Thank goodness. But that would have been really aggravating and very frustrating real quickly. I think we all could agree to that. They buckled up a little bit on Underground 2, but I don't think it's really that big of a monster problem in 2. They got rid of it in 3 though, in Most Wanted though, for whatever reason. Amen. Now for my least favorite new addition to the game. And that would be drag racing. Oh my god, I hate this mode. Because first of all, it had to manual transmission, had to shift up, shift down, well, mostly up. You had to get a perfect shift on the get go. So much like they do in the first Fast and the Furious movie. You have to drag race other races and stuff. But then you got traffic too. They you out for you. Early eye out for them. And there's some situation and jumps and everything else. That's not the worst part at all. The worst part is the fact that if you so much touch somebody, if you touch somebody going forward or backwards on them, they will wreck the car. You restart the whole game over, the whole mission over again. And that is one aggravating piece of shit mechanic there. Because you also get style points for this too. I noticed that there's more of a window for getting the bonus points if the vehicle coming at you. But if the vehicle comes with you, you gotta get real close to the car to get style points off of it. For the near miss. The other way you get easy by just getting you don't have to get you don't have to get right by them to get the points. But anyway, if you try any of that shit on drag mode, you will crash. And many times you have to go left and right to get around all the hazards and shit in there. I'm surprised they didn't make a crash up for a traffic cone or a piece of wood or something like that in the way. Also, with the joystick, it was always kind of stiff for me to do the shifting of lanes and stuff. Plus, you also had to shift perfectly, or you run the risk of blowing the engine, which sounds fun, but no. So yeah, it was pretty rough on a person with timing issues, like me. I'm sure many of you others out there. Also, for the same as sometimes the courses were actually twist and turn, so it was always a pain in the ass to see in front of you in advance. So when the vehicle was coming or cross traffic, or whatever, or the train or something. So it was a pain in the ass that way too. So I really didn't like this mode. There was no, I don't think there was any type of music or anything go on the radio. So it was very irritating and very aggravating. It really was. And it was annoying. But you got more visual effects with the blurring from the NOS, which was kind of cool, but still, it was very annoying. I remember in the Fast and the Furious movies, whenever they would do that, they would do and then they would hit the NOS, and I would remember what Dom said. It doesn't matter whether you win by inch or mile. Winning is the winning. So, so whenever my friends at college would play the game, they'd be sitting upright and playing the game normal, then they hit the NOS, and just to be flourishing about it or excited about it, they would go, they would always make it sound like they would actually drive the vehicles. And that was actually pretty cool. I did that too on a couple of occasions. But I hate the drag racing mode. I know that they got rid of that for what Most Wanted. But I don't think they got rid of that for number 2. No, maybe they did. Maybe there were so many people that complained about it. But that they got rid of it. And by the way, that was called Totaling a Car, which was bullshit. Anyway, now for the music. Oh my god, the music was so goddamn awesome. Because they would put rock music, rap music, pop music, live music, and top music in it too. By God, it was glorious. I never seen a game beforehand with this much mainstream music in there in the game. Some of my favorites were Keep It Coming by NetDog, Need for Speed by P. Pablo. Of course, you have to have a game with a song with that in the game itself, because the name of the song is Need for Speed. Of course, it's gotta be in there. And there was Beauty of You by Annie Hunter. There was Static X, which will continue for the other games too, and Mr. Robot Zombie, Lost Prophets, and the Crystal Method. I believe that the Crystal Method song was also used in the other one, the Animatrix too, probably because of this game. But also they had the Kimosabi by BT, that was also good. And they had Dougie XL. I forgot what name of the song they did, but they did Fortress Europe by the Asian Dub Foundation. That was pretty cool. And then they had that led into the popularity of the group, and they had the song Fly Over and Burnout and Take Down. So yeah. And that being said, there were a few singers in there that I didn't like too much. Like Get Low by T.I. Well, I mean Lil Jon. Because there's only so much of that song that you could take in popularity. I believe that they had that in some other movies and stuff beside this. So it's kind of aggravating to have that in there. So you could fit off whenever you want to. You can have it in your playlist so that you can shut it off, or you can have it all the time if you want to, or you can just have that one song in there. I would rather shoot myself than let that happen. And there was the one by T.I., which I didn't like too much. You know, Lean Back. That was it's also with me. But for the most part, the songs were actually pretty good. And they were doing that with the Need for Speed Underground 2, as well as Most Wanted. In fact, one day I want to actually upload the game footage of me playing that game from scratch. You know, I'm meaning difficult. I think 2 hours would be too much for me. But also, I did this music selection choice there was actually a way for them to emphasize the underground nature of this game, because when you think of underground, you think of like a not legal, you know, kind of dirty, kind of not legal, but like some of the songs were like of course it was a clean version of the song with bad lyrics and stuff. but it was more like how should I put this? When you think of rap, it's not got very good reputation for being public access, or being clean, or having a nice reputation. But Nat Dogg's song "Keep It Coming" is actually the cleanest, most upbeat, positive song I can think of for that genre. By the way, R.I.P. to him. He died way too soon. And so if you were alive then, he probably would be making new music like Freddie Mercury and other people, Michael Jackson, and top out too. They don't have him in the soundtrack. But some of the genres like rap, hip hop, rock, EDM, electronic dance music, as well as too. So this, by having these people on the soundtrack, it opened up the avenue for things like Burnout, things like I don't know, other racing games to have popular soundtracks as well. So I could go on for hours on this game, like Reggie did, but yeah. Need for Speed Underground is my cup of shit. It's awesome. It's great. Customization also were part of Slams. It was excellent. The game was pure gold. Except for Drag Race. Drag Race can take my ass. But yeah, everything else is pretty good. Yeah. You could customize your car, rather than spending $50,000 on customizing your real car in real life. Why not play a game where you can do that automatically here for less money? It was only like $50 or $60 for this game. So I'd rather pay for that than buy this. Plus, I'd rather buy this than pay for a real car to do that with. And second of all, because I'm in a wheelchair now, it really appeals to me to be able to play with real cars and real stuff like this, so that I can drive like sport cars, muscle cars later on, and that kind of thing too. Import tuners and all kinds of stuff like that. Foreign cars that like to crash, and also the fact that you can't damage your vehicles is a nice touch too. Let's see here. Plus, many people never had these cars too, so that's a good plus. And the thing too is that it's more should put this, adult oriented than say Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing or Sonic R or something along those lines. These are real cars you can purchase if you have the money for it, or the less common sense to customize them and race them and things. This is oriented more for the big kids, the teenagers and adults that like to collect cars and all that stuff, because by the end of the game you have enough money to customize everything on one specific car, maybe even two. They would expand that in number 2, but I'll get to that when I get to that game. But yeah, on a scale 1 to 10, I give this a solid 8 or 9, and I'm changing it to 9. It was really, really good, and for a 2003 video game, this is excellent. every magazine rated higher, and back then, so I had to get word to trade to play it. I'm sure you can probably buy it on Steam or Xbox Live or something like that. Or you can just like me and buy a physical copy of the game. So I thank you for watching my video on Need for Speed Underground #1 or NFSU. Yeah, the underground nature of the game was actually pretty popular back then because of the Fast and the Furious movies that came out at the time. And everyone wanted to emulate that experience, myself included. And many of the cars I featured in this movie complete with on there. I'm pretty sure that was a coincidence. But you can drag, you can drive regular circuit sprint, knockout, and all that other fun shit. So, what else do? Your favorite rap, hip hop, and other stuff too. I don't know if you could actually play other CDs in place of that. I know that with some games like Resident Evil 8, you could do that, but you can only do that on a boombox or something. As to me, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it on if I'm gonna play it on my channel with or without the music. With it, they will hit me with copyright stuff. And that ain't cool. But without it, just you can driving more like everyone else does it. Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, I did this for a month of love because the only thing I love more than people is vehicles and video games. So this is the perfect time. Blended too. It would be nice to be able to make cars into movie cars, like Christine, like Angel One, and so on and so forth. So yeah, let me know what your favorite car was in that game or moment. Anyway, did this for the month of love, February in 2025. I get this game my seal over, and my happy piece seal over, along with the movies too. The Fast and the Furious 1 and 2. And it's also made by THX. Sound effect, the one with the conductor saying, boom! That one. The audience is now deaf. Anyway, so yeah. I enjoyed this game a lot. And showing many of the elements of underground racing, because we also love movies and we all want to play like them, especially people like me. But yeah, if you like what is here, you want to see more of my videos and such, always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also reach me by following my, you can also call me or text me to influence my future stuff on my channel by calling me or texting me at 631-707-3707. Also, you can reach me on my you can follow me on Twitter or X by if you can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at P Nelson Pro. Also, my email is at jjsveganchannel@gmail.com. So, I hope you drivers out there who like this type of stuff. I'll see you in the next one, in the next video. All you girls and guys and aloha and peace out, my brothers and sisters. Bye. Ciao, ciao.